Hello and welcome to another video of Eternal Gains. This is the channel where I show you how to grow your stack in the most sustainable and most safe way. Today we have to talk about NFTs. What are NFTs? What is all the buzz about? And how can we possibly profit from it? How can we find NFTs early? Let's get into it. What is an NFT? Now, NFT is just short for non-fungible tokens. And a non-fungible token is, in a technical sense, an ERC 721 token, right? And in comparison to an ERC 20 token, which are most of the normal tokens on the Ethereum, like, whatever coin you trade on Ethereum is usually an ERC 20 token. And the main difference between the two is that the NFT token is non-fungible, as the name says. So there's only one coin or one token which is ever exists. So each token is unique, in other words. Each token is unique and each token only exists once, okay? If we come over here to ICY tools, then we can have a look at the champions of the NFT game. So this shows us basically the top collections, the top 100 monthly by volume, updated every hour. So these are basically the most hyped and the most active traded NFT collections right now. Actually, like in the last month, okay? And as you can see, Bored Ape Clubs is on top of them all, right? I'm pretty sure you heard about Bored Ape Clubs before. This is also the reason why it's so popular. I mean, why it's so successful, because everybody knows about it. If we come over here to OpenSea and have a look at the collection, we can see we have 10,000 items and floor price of 51.25 Ethereum and a volume of 251,000 Ethereum, which is pretty decent. Again, NFT, in this case, each of those tokens is associated with a picture. And if we click on it, then we see another important property or other important thing of an NFT, which are the properties. Okay. And we always hear about rarity, right? We want a rare NFTs and how I get those rare NFTs. And how is this rarity actually defined? The rarity is defined by the properties. So for example, there's a background. So all of those pictures have a background and 13% have this trait. So 13% are orange. 13% of those pictures have an orange background, right? So this is not a very rare property right here. Now, then we have the eyes, which is angry. So 4% have this trait. So it's already a bit more rare. And the rarest from this particular NFT right here is probably the head, which is Irish boho, which is 2%. So 2% of all the 10,000 NFTs have basically this Irish boho, okay? Where is the value coming from? If you look right here, top bid, somebody's willing to pay 41.01 ETH right now for this NFT, which is approximately 170,000 US dollars. Okay. Also, for the uniqueness, this is basically the token ID. So this is the token number 3,368 out of the 10,000. Okay. There are different ways how these tokens basically get some intrinsic value. Number one would be utility, which means if you are holding this or a particular NFT, then this gives you some access to, special content or exclusive drops, or even like airdrops or stuff like that. So basically, it's sort of a, how could you say, like a key card, right? So if you're holding this key card, then you have access to certain areas, okay? Then, of course, another driver of the price is simply speculation. So if everybody's hyped up about one specific collection, then, of course, people buy in the hopes they can sell more expensive in the future. And if many people do that, obviously the price goes up. And the third one I would say is if it is connected to some, celebrity or some famous artist or something like that. For example, Banksy. released some NFTs which did very well. Why? Because it's Banksy, right? It's like if you have a Mona Lisa at home, original one, you know, if you somehow get your hands on it, then this thing simply has the value because it is the Mona Lisa. Okay, anyways, this was an introduction to NFTs and the NFT game. So the game is all about being early. You know, this is the same like in DeFi or crypto. Most of the time, the people who went in early make the biggest gains. For example, if we look at those apes here, then we can see, for example, this one. Look at this one. The last price, what was paid for this NFT were 0.39 ETH. And right now, somebody is willing to pay 50 ETH for this ape. I mean, this is some juicy gains right there, right? How is this possible? Because most probably this person minted this NFT and it was not resold in the meantime. For example, here you can see the last price was 69 ETH and now it's only worth 49, right? Or this one was last sold for 49, it's now 51. This one 13, now 51. So as you can see, most of the prices went up, 38 to 51, and so on and so forth. Now in this case, this one was not sold yet. Let's have a look on it, on the history. So you can see it was basically minted right here 7 months ago. And then this OMZ guy got it for 0.24, sold it for 0.24. And then this guy bought it for 0.39 6 months ago. And since then, it was not resold. So the minting price, like right after the mint, somebody paid 0.24 ETH for this card. And now it goes for 50 ETH, right? So the game, as always, identify the good coins or the good NFTs and be early. That's the entire name of the game. Okay, let's come to part 2 of this video, where I will show you how to be early, because obviously that's the whole trick. There's some different ways how we can do it. One could be we come over here again to ICY tools and come on to trending. Now trending, basically you can select your time zone, time frame, and it will show you the activity over this time frame, in this case 1 hour. So for example, we can see how the market cap changed over the last 1 hour, the sales, how they changed over 1 hour, volume, and so on. So this is basically an indicator which NFTs, which are live already, are popular right now. Okay, number 1, we see Wizards and Dragon game. Number 2, Defenders of Dogwood, most probably also an NFT game. Honestly, I'm not familiar with this one. Apes in Space NFT, right? And so on and so forth. So this shows you basically a live update of which NFTs are popular right now. If you go, for example, to 1 day, to get a little bit a longer time frame, then still this one is number 1. So it looks like it's a lot of buzz around this NFT right now. And the market cap is 5,600 ETH, which is approximately 23 million, which is not too bad. Next one, 14 million. Okay, Apes in Space, 1.8 million. So this already gives basically an indication on popularity on a coin given a certain time frame. Of course, this can also change because sometimes those NFTs are hyped up like crazy. Everybody wants one. All the speculators come on board, they buy, and think they can sell later more expensive. Price shoots up and then comes down. Basically, a little bit like the rug pull, what I explained in one of my videos. If you didn't see that, go ahead and watch it. It's pretty interesting. Okay, either way, so this gives you an impression on which of the NFTs are popular. So if you find something here which is not too expensive yet, it might be worth a shot. A little side note here, NFT game is definitely something where you have to use money, what you can afford to lose, right? It's pretty much a little side bet, a little lottery ticket, so to speak. I mean, as more research you put into your decision, as less of a lottery ticket it becomes, obviously, but still NFTs are very volatile and many of them went basically lower than they started with, lower than their minting price, okay? Keep that in mind. So this is one way to find out what is hot right now. Now, how we find those coins before they get hot, actually, right? There is a website called NFT Calendar. There are other pages as well, which basically offer the same thing. I like to use this one. And now already the first tip, you can filter the list, yeah, by chains. Now, keep in mind, most of the time, or let's say the best NFT projects usually can be found on Ethereum. Why is that? Very simple. It's much more expensive to launch an NFT collection on Ethereum than, for example, on Solana, Cardano, Polygon, or AVAX, or even Binance Smart Chain, right? So Ethereum is the most expensive chain to launch an NFT. And that's why a lot of garbage projects launch actually on one of the other chains, because it pretty much costs you just a few dollars to launch an NFT collection, for example, on Binance Smart Chain or on Solana or Cardano. So keep that in mind. If you are looking for good NFTs with potential, then check first on Ethereum. So here we have another filter. We can check for today, ongoing or newest, or upcoming. Upcoming, I like to filter for upcoming. And now we can have a look on what is coming out right now in the near future. For example, December number 7, which would be today. Crypto Cookie Collection launch. So you can just glaze over here, and first of all, check like what visually you like, okay? Let's say you found something you like. Let's see, for example, how about this one? Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Happy Astronauts Collection. Now, remember what I said before, how those NFTs can derive value or can get intrinsic value, right? So the first thing you want to look for, of course, is the website, okay? Now, also read through here and see what they are offering. So for example, the OG Astronaut NFT will unlock the skin in-game and also acts as an access key to everything we are building beyond the game, which includes a multiverse. Okay, this sounds already pretty interesting. So what this is, it's an NFT, which is somehow connected to a metaverse game, and the holders of this NFT get some perks. This was exactly what I mentioned before. So this is already a good sign, right? This is already something positive. Let's see here, is it loading or not? Sometimes my internet is a little bit slow. Excuse me for that, but eventually we're getting there. So there we are. Looking on the website, if you are into the NFT game, then you will immediately notice that this is not like a standard garbage NFT launch, garbage page. So this looks already a little bit more custom, a little bit more, somebody put a little bit of effort into this website. This is already something I like to see. And also you can see that they are involved with some minting stages. So they have different stages of minting. One stage, according to the website, is already sold out. And the next one is then, I'm guessing, this drop right here. So you see also the minting price, 0.08 ETH. It's a little bit more expensive than the first one, but is still not super expensive. Then you see even here what perks it gives you, right? Discover Metaverse NFT badge, AstroCoin airdrop, close beta access, auto whitelist VIP access. So you already have some perks from this one. Another positive sign for this drop right here, that you get something for it, because there are unfortunately plenty of NFT drops every day. And I would say 95% of them are pure garbage. So it's just a pure waste of money and time. For example, if I see something like this, then I already think like, I have seen this sort of design a million times, and most probably this is just a money grab. Maybe I'm wrong. Honestly, I would not even read this one, right? Because I simply don't like the graphics. This is just my personal approach. So I need to like the art and also what the NFT is offering. Now here we have another one, the Crypto Cap collection. Let's have a look on this one. It says verified, which is, I mean, don't give too much about that. It's pretty much, you know, you pay something and you get verified. Our latest drop incoming from the Crypto Cap collection, blah, blah, blah. Okay, grants you pre-sale access to all new collections as well as discounts, website unlocks, and free uncapped NFTs, which contains a special symbol. So now you see, this is exactly, that's a perfect example for something I wouldn't buy. Okay, of course they also get, you know, tell you get some perks, but the perks are absolute garbage, you know. So basically they're telling you, if you buy this NFT, then you can also buy our next NFT. So if you give us money now, we are happy to take your money next time again, right? I mean, not really very convincing to me. And this other stuff, website unlocks and whatnot, I don't know. I'm not very keen on that. And just some, you know, some designs like this, I think every student can do a design like this like in 10 minutes, right? So it's not even like very graphically, you know, how can I say, like the difficulty of this design here is not exactly high. So this is something I would definitely not buy. Okay. So now we get a good comparison to a project which is basically offering you some nice perks. You get a Astro coin airdrop, you get some in-game stuff, right? So they're building a game even around that, and Metaverse, as you might know, is pretty hot right now. So this could be also a good play into that. And also it's not too expensive right now. So 0.0 ETH, I think for an NFT like that could be pretty decent. Now, full disclosure, I didn't look at this one before. I just walked you through, basically, I just took you on a journey how I would go over discovering new potential, new NFTs with potential, right? Okay, I hope that helped. If you have any more questions about NFTs, if you want me to do more videos about NFTs, please leave me a like and write me a comment, and see you in the next one.